Given the nature of the autonomous regions that China controls, what would be your response to a sense of an annexation of North Korea, which would relieve some of the pressures that China's concerned about with war having, putting North Korea in chaos and all the others?
Good, good. Okay, so if the call is for imagination, which it is, I would say this fits on the list to look at. So now we can, in each of them, the fact that there's many cons doesn't mean that it may not be the best of the alternatives, because all of the alternatives are going to be very ugly. So the fact that it's ugly doesn't disqualify it at all. Now, if we were to say to the Chinese, look, why don't you just take North Korea, and you can annex it or do whatever the hell you want with it, but in any case, no nuclear weapons in North Korea. You take responsibility for it. I think if they would take it, Trump would probably make that deal, okay? Now, I've never talked to Xi about this. I've met him, but I haven't, to have a conversation. But I've talked to people who talk to Xi, who know him, and who are part of the government. And they say, we don't want North Korea. North Korea is a pit, okay? I mean, it's poor. Somebody's going to have to rehabilitate the whole place. It's part of the reason why the South Koreans have become more reserved. Besides, they have nuclear weapons, and we're not quite sure how to get rid of them. And besides, they got this very vicious, ruthless young man who's ruling the place. And even we had somebody there who was supposed to be his tender, the uncle, who was very friendly to the Chinese. He became suspicious of him, put him up against the wall, took an anti-aircraft gun and blew him away, okay? And then we had another guy under our protection, his half-brother, in Macau, and they went and poisoned him. So maybe you take it. I mean, I would say, so this is a little bit like who wants this? But it's certainly worth to ask, do all the things that we've said in the past that are simply vested interests have to determine what we do at this point? And I think the answer is no. So I like the idea.